Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I'll be showing you in this video on how I braided this hairstyle, a full process video on how I took down the braids, on how I detangled, on how I washed, on how I blew dry, and so many. Kindly stay along with me because this video is gonna be really educating as a braider or as a mother who wants to braid a child's hair. It's gonna be applicable anywhere you find yourself. Please stay with me. As you can see, I sectioned my client's hair into two. It is not meant to be sectioned into two. What I did, because I add lesser hair clips, just 2 hair clips. So after I sectioned into two, I sectioned again. So I added my detangler. In my spray bottle, I added my detangler and water. So here I sprayed it on my client's hair and I used my hand to thoroughly massage to let the detangler sit in my client's hair so it could be easier for the combs to penetrate in my client's hair to avoid hair breakage. The water and detangler was able to sit in my client's hair because my client has high porosity hair. So water will sit in, there is low porosity and there is high porosity. In our next video, I will teach you a lot on my YouTube channel. It is very important to detangle your hair or your client's hair as a braider before wash because shampooing can create tangles. You know, whenever you're washing your client's hair, you're trying to scrub the root, the scalp, it might tangle. It probably will tangle. It is very important to wash your client's hair with shampoo and clean running water to remove unwanted residue from sweat, smoke, dust, and even hair products such as gel, hair wax, mousse, sprays, or sheen, even excess oil. Shampoo is capable to wash out the excess oil on your client's hair or on your hair. Still on the detangling process, as you can see, there is a clear difference from the hair which I have detangled and the hair which I am yet to detangle. It is very important as a braider to take your time while detangling your hair or your client's hair. It is very important. You need to be patient. As you can see here, I had to use my hands to separate those tangled hair before using my comb or hairbrush of my choice to comb out. So I continued with the same process until I was done detangling my client's hair. Yeah, so finally I was done with the second process, which is detangling my client's hair. It actually took a lot of time, and which is needed, to be very honest. It is very needed. So now it's time for me to wash. By the time I shampoo my client's hair and condition, and by then I'll have to comb. It will be very easy for me to comb out my client's hair. That is one big importance of you detangling hair or your client's hair before wash. As you can see here, after shampooing, my client's hair didn't fall. Why is it like that? It usually means that you have or your client have so much build-ups on their scalps that is not able to lather. So you can shampoo once to rinse out the junks out of your client's hair, then shampoo again to actually clean your hair and scalp. So here I was done washing and conditioning, and I dried my client's hair. So I was trying to section my client's hair to blow dry. As you can see, that was the first section, and here's the second section. I had to use my hand to section again, and I had to add my leave-in conditioner and heat protectant to my client's hair. I'll be giving you reasons why you should use your leave-in conditioner and heat protectant on your client's hair before blow drying to avoid heat damage on your client's hair in our next video. So this is the blow drying process, and there is a very big advantage for you to blow dry before braiding your client's hair. You need to blow dry, and at the same time you are stretching out your client's hair, because I am actually dealing with a natural hair. If it was to be a prepped hair, then definitely you just need to dry. But here I am dealing with a natural hair. I need to straighten it. But this is another method of straightening my client's hair without using a straightener. I had to twist down after blow drying to avoid shrinkage, because like I said earlier, blow dry and deal it with a natural hair, so I have to twist down to avoid shrinkage before I was done with the whole of the hair. At this point, I was done blow drying all of the hair. I continued with the same process. I added my leave-in conditioner, my heat protectant, and I blow dried all of the hair. Here I was done, and to be very honest, I was feeling my client's hair because it was easy to comb and it was silky, it was smooth, it was soft, and whole. It was everything I can call, to be very honest. So here I was preparing to braid my client's hair, and I would just be braiding 4-stitch cornrows with little tiny braids at the middle. Come along with me. It is very important to apply hair wax on your patterns whenever you are braiding stitch cornrows or whatever braids, because the reason for adding hair wax is to make your patterns neat and clearer. I would advise not to use much product. Please use lesser product when you're braiding your client's hair to avoid hair damage or hair breakage. Please, a lot of product on your client's hair, it destroys the hair. Please note that. I was trying my possible best to make sure the hair is smooth enough. Like you can see, I'm using my comb here, but it's optional. If you want to make use of your brush, please, you can. This is the technique I use whenever braiding stitch because it is much more easier. I use my comb to craft out the stitch braids, then braid after. It looks, by the time you see the end of the set, the result, it always looks really neat. The stitch braids are always intact and really gorgeous, to be very honest. So I prefer this technique. Here, I sheared the edge of the braid into 3 parts and started braiding. I'll be showing you how to braid your hair, braid cornrows. I'll be showing probably in our next video or another video. I'll be showing, I promise that I'll be doing that, which I'll be dropping. So here I was done with 1 stitch waist. I hope you can see how it looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous, indeed gorgeous. Yeah, I was braiding my client's hair and I was feeling it because the tips of my client's hair looks really great and long. I remember when I started braiding his hair, it wasn't up to this length, and it's my joy after seeing it. So yeah, I was on the second braid and you should see now. Come on, you can see this. It looks really great. This is fantabulous. This is lovely. This is beautiful. So here I was still trying to braid the client's hair and I was almost done. Finally, I was on the 3rd braid here and almost done. Don't you see how lovely it looks? Don't you see how gorgeous it looks? It looks really great and really lovely. So finally, I'm on the last braid here and I love the hair, to be very honest. I love how it looks, and here I was done. Look at how gorgeous and lovely it looks. Can you book an appointment with me? Just an email away. So I'll be looking forward to that. So as you can see, you can also register for your private class. If you're a beginner, you can register. If you're already a professional and you just need to brush up some stuff or some things, you can also register. I'm here for you and here for you. So this is baby girl, this is the braider. She looks gorgeous. This is me after I was done, and that braid on my hair, I did it myself. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.